channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. My name is Maria, or ItsMJ here on YouTube. So as you guys saw by the title, I'm gonna get ready on camera. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, and I'm gonna be answering some questions. I usually record in my room and it's very silent there, and even if there's a lot of noise, this is a really good place to cancel out noise. But I'm in my living room today. I did laundry and I just didn't want to see that mess as I recorded, because you know, I'm supposed to be happy when I record. So should I bring my camera down a little bit? Yeah, I'm gonna bring it down just a tad. Okay, that's, yeah, I was like but as I was saying, I haven't recorded a get ready with me in quite some time now. And I asked in my community tab and on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, go ahead, girl. I would just be talking a lot of stuff over there, mostly smack. And I feel like it's just needed, you know? Like before, I used to be a little bit more personal, or just, you know, do like favorites videos. I might bring those back again and just do little cooking videos from here and there, and just like do random stuff. So it's like you guys kind of got to know me a little bit more, and we built like friendships onto Instagram and stuff. But I've been pretty MIA, and I'm just trying to get myself, you know, back to normal. So the first question that I have here is, what's your experience with being a realtor? What notes do you absolutely hate in perfume? That's a good question. So real estate is definitely not my job, like my full-time job. I do have a full-time job. I guess in a way kind of deals with real estate, but I'm like the enemy of realtors. I actually process liens. I do the whole 9 yards. Like I do the notices, file the claim of liens, and I release them. So I'm really not a home buyer's best friend. I deactivated my real estate license actually last year, just because being a realtor overall is very expensive, and a lot of people don't know that. You do not get paid unless you sell something or you do some sort of transaction. It's oversaturated, especially in Miami. My main goal in real estate was never really to be a realtor, but rather to be an investor. I did reactivate my license again once I moved out, but I still haven't 100% focused on real estate, just because I launched my jewelry line, and that's pretty much what has been my main focus. That was what the primary reason of me moving out, just because I needed more space, you know, more motivation, and it was just time for me to leave the nest. I'm gonna do something pretty simple. Well, I usually do something pretty simple, and then I just add like a bold lip. Do I want a bold lip today? I want to record multiple videos. That's usually what I do. I do like a simple eye, and then I just change my lip. Fun fact, this is gonna come out looking low-key crazy because I low-key can't really see here. But the reason I reactivated it again is because, well, I still have focus of being an investor, so I have to eventually get back to it, right? I actually just did a course yesterday. Like I did a course last night. That's the thing with real estate. Like on a yearly basis, you have to pay your fees or dues. And if you're not making any money, then you're really just spending money. So it's definitely not for everyone. And it's 100% for the hustler. No one out here is going to teach you anything. No one's going to guide you and pull your hand through it. You just have to learn it on your own. And the competition is extremely hard. Like it's 100% not for everyone. And I do not recommend everyone to be a realtor at all. Not like, I'm not saying that just to say that. I do not recommend it for anyone. What notes do you absolutely hate in perfume? Honestly, I don't even know. Ask me about a year ago, maybe I would have had an answer. Just because I like just vanilla. Rose, I did not like rose before. I love rose now. I don't know. I guess a note that I'm still to this day a little bit scared of would be oud. Even though I do have some oudy perfumes in my collection, but that is a note that, you know, I look at it, I'm like, am I really in the mood for that? Do I really need it? Especially, you know, where I live. Like it's not something that you just wear all the time, even though I do believe that some oud fragrances in the heat actually work very well, but still it's not something, I just have to be in the mood for it, you know? So I guess oud. Should I add sparkles on my eyelids? Yeah, I'm gonna add sparkles. Also, I'm not really familiar with notes like geranium. Is that, I think that's a flower. I'm not familiar with like that note. Ooh, leather. That is a note I'm definitely, rude, that I'm definitely not familiar with. And I actually have for a very long time, well, not have a kick of it, but for a very long time would stay away from Tom Ford fragrances because they all have like this leather accord. But now I have a kick for Tom Ford perfumes, but still, you know. But yeah, just leather alone, it's not a note that I'm very familiar with, so I have to think twice if I see it in a fragrance. I'm obsessed with your layering combos. I'm just wondering what chocolate perfume you layered with Scandal By Night, I saw you mention it in your perfume collection video, but you couldn't remember the name. Thank you, layering queen. Layering queen. Self-proclaimed layering queen. The perfume is called... I had it right here. I really had it right here. Wicked Good. It's called Wicked Good from Gallagher Fragrances. And that is a perfume that I still have a little bit of a sample of it. Did I? No, damn, I think I used it up. I think I used it up again. But that's a perfume that if you let it sit for quite a while, it actually gets more rich. But wow, it smells legit like milk chocolate. That's the most realistic milk chocolate perfume that I've ever today smelled, because a lot of them smell like cacao powder. This literally smells very milky, very lactonic, very delicious. What notes, accords do you just not vibe with? Recently discovered I might not like strong jasmine or patchouli at the forefront of a fragrance. Oh, patchouli is another one, I forgot. Yeah, I used to hate patchouli. Now I can say that I don't hate it, but it definitely cannot be at the forefront. It cannot be the main note. It has to be like rounded up or grounded by patchouli, because patchouli, now I can say that it adds some sexiness, a little bit more, okay, damn, a little bit more depth, or it just makes the perfume last longer, whatever. But it cannot be the forefront at all. If not, then I just get nauseous. Like, I also do not like vintage perfumes like Chanel No. 5. Yeah, not my thing. I like classy creamy perfumes, but vintage perfumes I cannot get with, sis, not at all. I'm also not into overly synthetic perfumes. There's what's this one called? Fantasy, the pink one by Britney Spears. Very popular, very good performing. It's always the perfumes you don't like that are like overly like awesome at performing, but that one was just so obnoxious to me. Like, it smelled like hairspray. It just smelled like so chemically and fruity and sweet. It was just a mess, and tart. Like, a lot of people don't talk about the tartness I feel in that perfume, and I think it has like kiwi or something, but that shit was so obnoxious. And I know that it's actually very loved by a lot of people, but that to me was just a hot mess. Like, it was way too synthetic and tart, and it just smelled cheap. To me, it really did smell cheap. I was not a fan of that one at all. Every time I do my lashes, I'm just like... Right, next question is, do you think perfumery is more of an art or a science, and why? That's actually a really good question. I think it's a combination of both. Science, just because the fact that it's even just going on your body, and perfume smells absolutely different on everyone, that alone is science. And art, just because I think perfumery is an art. It is a work of art. There's certain fragrances that even it's just like, I can't smell them, but I appreciate them. For example, Rose All Day from Gallagher Fragrances. I'm like, I wouldn't want to smell like it, but I can appreciate that, like, you know. Or the Replica line by the Fireplace. How can you capture literally a moment or a vision in a freaking perfume? Like, that's crazy to me. There's a couple of fragrances that I'm just like, you know, perfumers that can actually like come up with these notes and make it smell awesome. Like, what? You know, I get questioned a lot, like, how do you know what rose smells like? Because truth be told, there's a lot of rose perfumes that I have that don't really smell like a rose, because to me, like, natural roses do not smell good. They smell like dirt. But in perfume, I can recognize when I smell rose, just because I have so many damn rose perfumes that I'm like, okay, this is a rose, this is a jasmine, you know, it smells creamy. Or a lot of perfumes, it's just art in general, just because there's literally a texture to it. It smells grainy, it smells, like I said, creamy, powdery, like, wow. It's just an aroma, and it actually captures texture. That to me is an art. I'm not sure if I want to do a wing. I'm just gonna diffuse it. Like a soft wing. That's what we're going to do. Have you tried, or are you going to try the new Oriana from Parfums de Marly? I have not tried it. I do want to try it. Probably already filmed, but who are your favorite YouTubers to watch, not just in Fricom? To be honest with you, like, I don't even watch YouTube like that anymore. I just don't have, I really don't have the time, and I'm trying to make myself have the time, because ever since I moved out, like, I've just gotten into this rut, and anything that's like me not involving like doing anything with the jewelry stuff, I just feel like I'm not being proactive, and I've gotten myself in this hole that is like, I just always need to be doing something proactive. Like, for example, right now I'm filming a Get Ready With Me, but I was like, oh, this could be content, like, you know, a free video or whatever. I've gotten into a thing that is like, I feel like guilty for sitting down and just watching a video. What? I just always have to be working, because I live on my own now. So it's like I'm always thinking of ways that, you know, like, oh, I have to advance. Of course, when I, you know, if I'm doing the dishes or whatever and I happen to watch a video or two, definitely I always watch my girls. I don't even watch fragrance videos like that anymore. Like, I have really excluded myself. But I do always support my girls just because they're my friends. So I always support my friends. I used to watch a lot of cooking videos. I used to watch a lot of fashion videos, like lifestyle videos. Those are really the things that I used to watch a lot. Wow, that was way too much black. Right now I'm literally that meme. Like, literally that meme. What is going on? Oh no. We're gonna fix it though. I don't have a choice but to fix it. Your current favorite everyday perfume? I'm really enjoying, just because it's new and I'm like running through it. All Horror Main Amber, the Rouge one. Okay, that one. Wow, it looks so crazy. The one that's supposed to smell like which it does. It really does. I can confirm it does. Like, okay, let me focus and then I'll answer that question. No. What the hell? I'm not good at makeup at all. And I don't understand why, because I know how to draw. I know how to paint. So why the fuck can I not paint my face? Okay, we'll see. And Sofia, y'all. I went back to Sofia. It got a lot sweeter for me, but like vanilla sweet. I have been really enjoying Sofia. I kind of put her, like, when I started getting a lot of new fragrances, I kind of was just using Sofia like as a topper or whatever. And I still loved her. I still recommended her because I think she's bomb as hell. But I myself kind of just, like, you know, put her to the back and I started wearing other stuff. But I recently got back into wearing her again. Just because I was wearing her one day and I had Vicks like all up in my neck because I was sick, and my boyfriend was like, "You smell so good." And I was like, "Do you not smell that I got Vicks on?" He's like, "Nope, you just smell really good, like sweet." And I was like, "Damn, Sophia, you out here outpowering Vicks?" So I started wearing her again, and she, of course, till this day gets a lot of compliments. If you can start your collection all over, which 5 would you start with? I would start with The Only One Intense, Sofia, Alien, Kenzo Flowered Elixir, and Olympea. Y'all didn't know that was coming, huh? Yeah, I recently smelled Olympea again and I was like, why do I not have you in my collection? So this is so bad. I'm just gonna apply now my blush to hide this mess that I got going on. What's a perfume that describes your can speak? What's a perfume that describes your personality? Perfume that describes my personality. I would say Alien. I've answered this question before, actually, like in a tag. The Only One Intense, which kind of has a similar dry down actually to Alien, and Delina actually too, even though they're completely opposite. I just like very womanly perfumes. There's a couple, honestly, that I feel like describe me pretty well, and Sofia also. So I just like feminine sweet perfumes. Someone commented back to that question and they said Alien for sure. You know me. I'm not sure if I should put a dark lip. You guys always ask me what I'm wearing when I have this lip on, and it's the Kat Von D Lolita. I'll link it down below for sure. It always tickles. I'm so annoying. I forgot to do my brows. Now that I'm looking, well, I'm assuming it's what do you think about having backups? I don't do backups. I don't do backups just because I could just buy a perfume. Whenever it runs out, I can just buy a perfume. But I do have backups. The only backups that I keep are perfumes that are discontinued, and I love them. Like, I have to love them. I don't just buy backups of just discontinued. Wow. Of just discontinued perfumes. So I obviously have to love it. Y'all, it is very hard putting on makeup while the camera on. And what do you think about them? For me personally, it's just not a thing. Like, no, that to me is hoarder vibes, and I can't judge you if you live your life. You know, I can't live your life for you. It's just, for me personally, it's just hoarder vibes. So I definitely can't have backups of stuff. I literally trip and twitch about having 30 perfumes. So, but that's just me. For some people, it doesn't bother them. So why would I go ahead and judge for someone for having over 100? Like, just do you, sis? Like, what is it to me? I'm gonna put a little bit of like Blanc on here. My makeup looks so stupid today. I could barely see how I look. I was like, something's missing. Like, I look dead. Girl. You know what's missing? I do not look like myself if I don't have eyeliner, like bottom eyeliner. That's mad 90s because people don't really do that anymore. But I grew up seeing my mom have like dark eyeliner at the bottom, mascara, and a dark brown lip. I'm back. You see, now I actually look like myself. Like I literally felt like I looked dead. Okay, next question. How would you describe your personality and what is your sign? Someone answer as well. Sagittarius. This person really knows me. Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. I don't know if you couldn't tell. I get actually a good amount of comments of people like guessing my sign, and they usually guess right. So like I'm pretty obvious Sagittarius person. Zodiac sign. I already answered that. It was Sagittarius. Sending love from India. What is your favorite Indian dish or any place you want to visit? Actually, I've never eaten Indian food, but I am very interested in trying it. Any place that I want to visit, I don't know, just the Caribbean. I really want to go to like Jamaica or the Bahamas. Yeah, you're so cute. OMG, that's not a question, but thank you, sis. All right, so that's pretty much it. I hope this video was fast and kind of entertaining. You guys got to know me a little bit more, hopefully, especially if you're new here. But that's pretty much it. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. And as always, I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful and blessed day, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye guys.